Sending you much love. Namaste. Sending love to whoever's watching, whenever they're going to be watching. And I'm wishing that all your wishes and dreams come true. And Virgo, if no one's told you they love you today, let me be the first to tell you that I love you, because I do. For those of you that don't know, I'm Julia. This is Virgo Nation 1111. It's a Virgo channel, but you could have strong Virgo placement in your chart, and these messages are also for you. Everything that you need in regards to the community and what's going on here is down below. Like if you're looking for a live tarot card reading and you want to call up the toll-free numbers, make sure to use the promo code Virgo Nation. All right. Also, for those of you that are healing and are achieving, the ultimate, reaching your highest self, I did upload 2 more videos over on our new channel, Higher Realms Music, for you today. So make sure to go check it out. For those of you that don't know about it, you can find it under featured channels, or you can find the link in the description box. We also have another channel for grandmas and moms and children. It's family friendly. Okay, it's called Pixie's Tooth Fairy Tales, and you can find that under featured channels over there. Okay. All right, and readings have been going out, and I have 2 more left. So today, probably I'll finish those, and tomorrow. So make sure to check your inbox and your spam folder, okay? All right, to receive that. Now, for those of you that after tomorrow you haven't gotten a reading or something like that, you got to make sure you check in your spam folder. If worse comes to worse and you've changed your email address or something like that, let me know and I will resend it to you, okay? I do readings live and by video, and you can order those through my website at www.heartpassiontarot.com and go to products and tarot card readings, okay? Okay, so today is June 27th. It is Friday. We've got 3 days left of this month. And I hope you guys are all taking really good care of yourselves, right? It's extremely hot in a lot of different places. Hey, Kennedy Elizabeth. Hey, honey. Who else is in here? I was out in the sun before I came on and my eyes have not adjusted. Hey, Jane. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, Anna. Aniana Dola. I hope I'm saying that right. 6353. Carrie, hey sweetheart. Hey Sonia. Hello. Hey George Martins 5026. Where have you been? So glad you're here. You haven't been in here for a while. St. Jorn. Hello. Green X Woman. Hey sweetheart. How's it going? I hope it's going great for you. All right. So there's some things that some downloads I was getting before I came on that I need to tell you about. And it came out in one of your shorts. We keep seeing that you're going to collaborate with somebody, or some of you, it's not a physical person. It's not. But you are collaborating. The majority of you, you're collaborating with the divine, okay? Somehow. You know exactly, the next step, right? You're listening to your intuition, your inner voice, but your inner voice you think is yours, but it's actually theirs. And I feel a lot of you lately have gotten, a little upset when it comes to the way things are, maybe with your job or what you're creating, right? You're getting a little frustrated. You could be getting a little bit angry. Right? But they're saying don't do that, okay? Try not to go there, okay? And stay focused, because I don't know if you've noticed, but if you haven't yet, you will, that somehow miraculously things are going to be improving one step at a time without you really having to do anything except to show up and do the work, okay? So I feel that's very much the divine working with you there, and you're going to see a massive improvement there. They're also telling me that between now and in the month of July, for some of you that are dealing with a water sign, not all water signs, it's just a message for somebody who has to hear it. I feel you've been so enthusiastic. You are so much into that whole thing about falling in love, you know. Maybe a lot of us have just watched too many Disney movies, right? With the princesses and the kings and the queens and all this kind of stuff. And you have this thing, like you're in love with the thing about being in love, you know, and it's like a fairy tale for you. I feel some of you may have somebody around you who could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or have strong water placement, that because you are so enthusiastic and because you are pouring so much into this relationship, because you truly believe that this person is the answer to all your prayers, or that you're going to have this happily ever after. I feel you may be dealing with somebody who doesn't show emotion. I also feel that this person may be projecting to you what you want to hear, or the behavior that you want, or what they feel you want out of a relationship. But in actuality, this is somebody who has some healing to do. And I feel this is also somebody that you cannot talk to and point out certain things, right? Once you get that clarity about what is really going on here. This is somebody who manipulates emotions and can be very charming, right? And present you or put you in the illusion that you're going to be married or engaged, or that you have a future together or something like that. Something happens in July that you understand that you're doing all the work, the majority of work in the relationship. And when you start having this discussion with this person, right, and you're kind of critiquing them, judging them, whatever you're doing, they don't like it. Because therefore, if you are being very clear in your communication and pointing out some negative flaws about this person, oh, that just can't be. They don't want to hear it because they're perfect, you know, and you're the problem. Wow, Virgo. Okay, so let's just kind of put our feet back in the ground, right? And let's just kind of go back from the things that we have been teaching over here in the last couple of months and be a little bit more realistic when it comes to your relationships, right? Like, get out of being in the clouds and just come back down here on earth a little bit. Okay? And I'm not saying, you know, just be aware of the relationship, but don't overdo it. We've already had a conversation about this, right? So make sure you're not like up in the clouds and you forgot everything we talked about and you're just going full force and you're exactly repeating the same pattern like you have in the past, where you keep doing and hoping, and somebody's promising and it's actually not really their intent, right? I think the whole thing is like a game. It's almost like they're saying all these things to you so that when they do ask you, they just want to hear you say that yes, right? And then they're not going to follow through, the majority of them. So I'm just making you aware of that now. Okay, so when it comes to your talents, the things that you're working on, you're slowly seeing an improvement. Okay, it's about making that progress. It's not about comparing yourself to anyone else, right? Not complaining, right? Because a lot of people have it a lot worse, right? And then it's about just staying focused and doing what you need to do. And I feel at this point in time, Virgo is extremely focused and getting those things done, where most people wouldn't be able to do the stuff that Virgo does, okay? So you want this, you're willing to put the work in, you're willing to do whatever it needs to do. If you've got to learn something new, you're going to do it as well. But you are determined to do the thing that you are passionate about, Virgo. And it will lead to good results. It really will. Because I feel up until this point, you have put a lot of your time and energy in certain things, and maybe you didn't see the results that you wanted, Virgo. Okay? So there's a little bit of disappointment and frustration there. But I see that those challenging times are behind now, and you're stepping into this whole new world, new door, Virgo. Things are changing, okay? We also have a group of Virgos here that truly do have people that missed an opportunity with you, not because you did anything, but they just did. They just missed the opportunity. And they're going to be watching you either from afar or close by, doing very well for yourself. Now, everybody's got their own life path, right? So, and we don't, we don't try to interfere with that. And some things are meant to be, and some people are just not meant to go on your path, Virgo. And a lot of you are just doing it alone. And a lot of you want it to be like that. A lot of you don't want a relationship. A lot of you do. Okay? If you do want a relationship, I do see one coming in for you, right? One that feels right. But, why not, right, Virgo? Why not have that friend or that relationship, right, where you guys go do stuff, have fun, right? Why not have that lover, right? Or whatever that is that you want, right? And just enjoy life. You can do that too, right? Not everything has to land up being a marriage, right? Or a long-term commitment, right, Virgo? As long as you, pick and choose wisely. All right. Let's get into postcards from Spirit. What does Spirit want to tell you today? Postcards from Spirit. What do they want to tell you today? For Virgo, please, or anybody that has strong Virgo placement, I call upon the divine, I call upon the white light, I call upon the Holy Spirit. I feel with that case scenario that somebody is manipulating you and acting the way that you would want them to act and say the things that you would want them to say. In July, it'll become very clear to you about what this person's true intentions are. For Virgo. For Virgo. For Virgo. There we go, family. All right, let's see what this says, yeah? Dearest you, do you know how much we love you and want to help you? We are here for you. And we hear you ask for guidance, but you must let go and let us help you. You don't have to do it all. You've done your part. Now let us do ours. You would be awestruck if you knew how many strings were pulled through the matrix to give you what you need and you desire. Spirit has a plan, and when you sign up to be a co-creator, you need to remember to allow the partnership. It's not one-sided. Your desires and plans meet up with those of Spirit. Remember, though, Spirit's timetable and ideas of how things will play out may be different from yours. Trust us. Spirit's ideas are amazing. Now let go and let us do the magic. Pay attention to other areas of your life, and before you know it, a miracle will have taken place. We love you so much. Okay, but that doesn't mean we don't do nothing. Right? We gotta also do our part. Right? It's just about releasing the control part, I believe. Here we go. For Virgo. For Virgo, please. For Virgo. What do we have for Virgo? What is the spiritual message that is the most important for Virgo, or anybody who has strong Virgo placement need to hear today? What do we need to be aware of? What do we need to hear? What type of guidance do we need? And we ask that you give us one card today for June 27th. What is that card? And we thank you in advance for your knowledge, your wisdom, your protection, and your guidance for Virgo, please. For Virgo, one card for Virgo for today, June 27th. What do we have for Virgo? Oh, okay. Divine grace, the law of efficiency, number 32. Number 32. Let's see, family. We've been getting this quite frequently, so maybe we haven't completely understood the message, or are we all in the process of heading this way? It is time your life became easier. It is time for you to walk the way of divine grace with trust, simplicity, and acceptance. You do not have to try to make things happen. You can gracefully act without attachment and trust that all will be as it's meant to be. Surrender your struggles now as you allow life to serve you with love and kindness. This is the most efficient use of your energy and will lead to the best results. The law of efficiency encourages us to work smarter rather than always working harder. It is like learning to allow a wave to carry you to shore rather than swimming the whole entire way against the current. It's also about taking a seed and planting it in winter rather than planting it in the spring, right? Where it can live and thrive and be watered, right? This is the intelligence of the law of efficiency and divine grace at work. To hitch your wagon to the universe in this way, you need to learn to listen. This means tuning into what feels right or wrong at any given time. Sometimes you will want to push forward, yet your intuitive knowing will guide you to rest. Sometimes you'll want to hide from a challenge, and yet you know in your bones it's time to step up and shine with boldness, despite the fear you feel. The universe has a sense of natural flow, cycles, and timing that assures us that it supports every dream we dare to dream, and that everyone can come to fruition in due course. It may not look exactly as you expect, and that's so funny because our postcard from Spirit was saying that as well, right? But if you have set in motion with desire and intention, karmic law will ensure that it finds expression. For this to happen in the most loving, graceful, and easy way, you must learn to hear and feel and sense the currents of life and work with them rather than push against them. This is about common sense, allowing yourself to be helped, not making things more difficult for yourself than they need to be. Imagine that you have a chance to share a feeling of love in a room full of receptive people. The time is right. They are open, and your efforts create the maximum effect for love success. Or it could expend the same amount of time and energy by arguing with one disinterested person in an attempt to get them to understand and receive your love, even though they actually have no interest in doing so. They just wish to have their own point of view and for you to agree with them. One is working with the law of efficiency and the other is working against the tide of life. It's not bad to choose the harder way sometimes. It can be a great learning experience. But you are being encouraged with this oracle to explore the easier and more graceful way more often, especially at this time in your life, because there is a helping hand, a natural wave of energy in life that is going to be able to support your rising spirit in manifesting something truly beautiful and special in the world. That's what I was talking about. It's not somebody else. I mean, it's not a physical, it's them. Okay. The law of efficiency is also sometimes known as the path of least resistance. We must find the strength that comes from letting go and trusting that the universe knows what it is doing. It takes spiritual maturity to see to wisdom greater than your own immediate understanding. Then you are surfing the wave rather than swimming against the current. How efficient to work with the life and its cycles rather than believing you must struggle and strain to be heard, loved, rewarded, and inspired. You have that maturity within you. Trust now. Trust that all will come in time. There we go. Oh, let me just fix this here. Okay. So let's read the invocation. I call upon the loving grace and master intelligence of the universe through the law of efficiency in the path of least resistance. Please bless and guide me now in all ways for maximum success, joy, and divinely inspired fulfillment. May all my efforts be wise and surrendered, powerful and efficient. May all beings be assisted through divine mercy to discover the path of grace and divine efficiency. Through my own free will, unconditional love, and divine grace, so be it. Amen. You know, while I was reading this, right, there was something here where it says here, how efficient to work with life and its cycles, right? Being in the flow. Rather than putting yourselves in... let me just say hello. Maribel, Lucy Lou, Alexandra, Angela, Carmen, Karen. Hey, sweethearts. Okay, so for some reason when I was reading that, hey, Wynette. Okay, Wynette asked me if she can become a moderator, and I said yes, why not? So hold on, can I make that happen? What's it doing? How come it won't let me? Hold on. You already are a moderator. Wynette. You already are. Okay, so what was brought to my attention was that, you know, for us to release control and to work with life and its cycles, okay? See, a lot of you have put yourselves in situations where you are struggling because you're surrounded with people or family members or whatever where you're struggling and you're straining to be heard and understood and loved and rewarded and inspired. And that's not, you know, what it's about here. You don't have, you know, you don't have to suffer or feel like you need to point out to somebody about the way you need to be treated or loved. If you've got to do that, then maybe you're just in the wrong situation. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to sit there and go, well, you know, I need you to be like this and for you to be like that. If somebody's not naturally being that way towards you, right? Then you need to ask yourself, you know, do they really love you? They may be saying they love you, but, you know, when you're in love, and that's it, right? I mean, that's how I look at it. All right. Here we go. Let's go to animal spirit. And if somebody can't truly love you, then that looks like, you know, they need to go do some healing or something, right? Okay, so truth transcends illusion here. Okay, maybe, you know, you were thinking one thing, and it could be anything, and the truth has been presented to you now, and you're seeing clearly. And with this, it brings in a change, and you need to trust in that change, whatever direction that's taking you in, right? Or maybe you're understanding that this change or whatever didn't work out, or how your life went somewhere else, or you chose someone else, or whatever. You've gotten some kind of clarity on that as to why that happened. Okay, they're telling you to continuously be bold here and fearless. And I truly believe that you need to stick up for yourself. You need to protect what is yours, the people that you love, and you've got to be that spiritual warrior here. Okay? There's nothing for you to be afraid of, okay? Here. And you got to keep going. You got to have that courage to keep going, especially if you want to achieve your goals, Virgo. Okay? You need to know that the abundant universe is going to provide for you. There will always be enough for you. You will never be left without comfort, okay? Especially if you've been living your life in integrity and you're a good person. And you feel around you here, you may be having certain people that are actually interested in you, but maybe you're just not looking at that right now. You've got your head down and you're focused on something else, okay? I feel whatever you're creating here, a lot of people will really like it, I also feel, though, you have to put in the work and be patient and wait. Okay? Sweet results do await you, Virgo. Okay? Like I've told you before, when you're doing something that you're passionate about, right, or you feel like you need to do out of the goodness of your heart, nothing is ever wasted, right? They see everything. Don't get frustrated. Don't start talking negative about anything, Virgo, okay? Look, you've got what it takes to create whatever you're going to create here, or do, or go, or be with, right? But this is all happening because there is a part of you or something or someone that you finally need to let go of. Lucy Lou. So believe in yourself, and believe in your dreams, and believe in the things that you want to accomplish. Believe in the type of life that you want to create for yourself, Virgo. Okay? Very soon, things are going to make a lot of sense to you. You're going to get the whole big picture if you haven't gotten it already. Okay? I feel challenges, obstacles, maybe you have some around your home. I don't know, or maybe, no, just outside around you, there could have been some kind of obstacles or some challenges that you had. I feel you overcame them now. I also see you more, if you don't have to go out to go do this and that, you prefer to just be home and, you know, just be in this beautiful energy of stillness and meditation and healing and, you know, just really pampering yourself here. For Virgo. Yeah, I feel whatever kind of energy was around you that was not yours, that's gone now. Because you refuse to give it any kind of energy or even thought. You're at home, you're creating your world the way you want it to be. But at the same time, too, you're being very gentle with yourself and you're taking care of yourself as well, which is really nice. So you're doing a lot of healing, too. Okay? I feel here very soon something, luck is on your side here, Virgo. Okay? I do see you being more playful. I do see certain friends, hanging out with certain friends, doing things, laughing here. Okay. I also feel here that like you could be doing all this stuff, but, you know, and being social and everything else, but behind the scenes, meaning like what you're keeping to yourself is that you have those boundaries up still because you're healing. You're still healing. There's not very much left, but you're healing. Okay? I feel Spirit is coming in to give you many different options. I also feel here that with these options here, you need to trust in them because they absolutely are magical. And it really gets you outside of you being so protective and closed off, where whatever this opportunity is, it makes you very excited and things start happening very quickly. And I see you having that courage to chase after it. What? What happened to Lynette? 1 second. Oh, sweetie. I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better soon. That's painful. Okay. My prayers go out to you, honey. Okay. So when this opportunity, this magic opportunity comes, you'll know about it. It's not going to be like, poof, it's in front of your face. You'll be notified in little bits and pieces that it's on its way. Okay? And then it's time for you to really, I mean, you're going to have a checklist. I mean, it's all the things that you wanted to do, and now you have the opportunity to do them. So it's about taking care of those details, right? And being guided by spirit here and doing things wisely. Yes, life is a mystery. And I do see here that, you're going through a change here, Virgo. One of independence, full on independence here, right? Materially, emotion. You're just independent. You're taking care of everything. Yeah. But you're moving nice and slow and steady as well, and enjoying the moment and being in the here and now and listening to your intuition, bringing those ideas to life so that you can make some kind of change or transformation in your life. Okay? For my single Virgos out there, be at peace, because very soon you'll be taking a deep dive in love. Spirit has a plan there for you. Okay? They're delivering somebody to you if you're open to receive it. Spirit is also saying for you to reclaim your power now and take a leadership role in your life and in anything that you're working on, and to stop the negative thinking and use your mind wisely now with the choices that you're going to make. I feel, Virgo, for those of you that are taking a leadership role, you will be giving of yourself, right? With a lot of gratitude and grace, sharing your knowledge or wisdom with other individuals and making your dreams real. I think, too, when you finally start doing what you're meant to do, you're not only going to enjoy it, you're going to feel good, excuse me, and you'll be able to enjoy your life more. Be able to take those times out, right? To just relax, do something fun as you keep co-creating with Spirit. Now, for some of you, if you were in a collaboration with an actual person here, be careful, because sometimes that can end up stinging you, right? Out of jealousy, or somebody competing with you, or somebody running with your idea and going off and doing it on their own. So be careful there. Definitely, though, we see for you, though, you taking a leap of faith, having a new beginning. It's not, the majority of you are doing what makes you happy. I see your foundation and your abundance being stable, and you surrendering all the rest. And when you surrender, that's when the miracles really happen, instead of you trying to control an outcome, they're saying here. Spirit does have your back, and there will be decisions to be made. Okay? I feel the decision that you're going to be faced with is one that's very familiar to you, that maybe you have already experienced in the past. So you're not going to make that same decision. You're going to choose something else here. Okay? You are, whether it's a person, a situation, or whatever. You're not. I think you will continuously be very loving, very kind, and maybe it's a past person, right, that you have to make a decision on. But regardless, I see you not repeating the same things from the past. Being very loving, compassionate, generous of your time here, but for a group of my Virgos, you prefer to not go back to the past and be free here. Okay? I feel here too that you don't want anything that reminds you of the past. I think you're ready for the new. I think for a lot of you, you really are like making changes to your home, becoming more organized, donating things, clearing out the clutter, right? You're understanding that you've got a lot of stuff that, you don't really need it, right? So you're decluttering. because you want the new, and you feel that with this transformation, with this new life, you want to do things differently. You want life to be a little bit more simpler and lighter, I'm hearing. I also see here that you finally know your worth. You truly do. And you're understanding that everything can change like that, right? Like all your wishes and dreams come true. But you know that you can help that along if you only start acting as if you already have those things that you desire, right? If they're healthy for you. Now, Spirit is not going to bring anything that you may want that is not good for you. But you know what I'm saying, right? It's the way you're going to be thinking about everything and what you're going to be attracting into your life and the energy that you will be projecting outwards, right? All right, let's see what our angels want to tell us today. Virgo, you're looking good. Just make good decisions, yes? And don't go against those red flags. If it's a red flag, it's a red flag. It's not orange, it's not blue, it's not white. If it's red, it's red. Hey, Shadow Cat. Hey, honey. For Virgo. For Virgo. And I'm sure for a lot of you that have put yourself in that positive mindset, saying those positive affirmations, getting into prayer, meditation, sitting in stillness and listening, once you start doing that, I'm almost 100% sure when you let go of control, you can see how things are changing, right? Not only, within you, outside of you, whatever is important to you, things just seem to be happening to start falling into place and not being so difficult as it was. Well, you also had, some of you didn't have the help of another individual that was draining you spiritually and financially and everything else, so that made a big difference. But besides that, you've leveled up even more since then, which is great. Here we go, for Virgo. For Virgo. I'm also hearing a lot of you are being really hard on yourself, that you allowed yourself to get in a situation that you should have known was not good for you. Okay, look, just, it happened, it's done. Forget about it now. Don't even give it any thought, Virgo. Let it go. Let it go. And look, if you truly think that somebody is trying to put something on you or do something on you, no. Spirit is watching you. Spirit's got you protected. So do your ancestors. They are close by you. Okay? Or maybe it is going on, but you shouldn't worry about it because the divine, your ancestors, your angels are much more powerful than anything that this person can dish up. Okay? It's about finding your masculine and your feminine energy and balancing those two out. Being inspired, being creative, joining in, socializing with like-minded people. Very important for you right now. Yeah, see? For some reason, I feel too, if you have yourself locked in the house and you're trying to meet somebody, you can't meet them when you're locked up in your house, right? You gotta get out there. Maybe attend some kind of social event. You never know who you might meet. For Virgo. For Virgo, please. For Virgo. What does Virgo need to hear today, June 27th? Okay, so I do see you making progress when it comes to your work and your healing, because you are following your passion and your purpose now. And for a lot of you, you're no longer You have completely disengaged from that type of energy, nor will you allow it back in, but you are ready to love again, okay? Now, some of you may have somebody return back from your past wanting to reunite with you again. You may not know what you should do. Should you reunite? Should you not? Give it to them. They will explain everything. Listen, it's really about clearing out the negativity here and getting the lesson now, the pattern here. And I think they're going to tell you that. And they're also going to tell you that you should just keep being that loving, kind person that you are here, because you will receive that kind of love once you get yourself right. Justice is here. Balance is here. And any kind of past challenges you may have had or encountered when it came to your life, your love life, your work life, you're getting past those challenges now, Virgo. You truly are. You're in a good place. And you see, that card hit my cup. Did you hear that? It went ding. Yeah, it was this. So, you will be living your life in joy. Okay? Ding. And it's saying don't hold on to any kind of resentment or hate or anything like that. Try to keep yourself balanced and calm, right? And don't keep going back there as to what they did and how they did you, and just let them just move on, Virgo. Move on. Don't even give it any more thought. Okay, it is what it is. It's already happened. It's done. No need to hold on to any kind of pain or resentment or anything else, because you just ruin yourself for somebody who doesn't deserve. Yeah, you see, look. See, when you can let go of whatever is still that remnant piece there, when you know, if you let it go, there's great wellness for you there. Okay? Okay, so some of you that are following your divine life purpose, you're very multifaceted, meaning there's more to you than just this. There's a big connection or past life connections or whatever with the divine matrix. Once you can put yourself in balance here, something's going to become very clear to you. You will have some kind of life-changing epiphany here or an experience here. They are telling you to listen to music. I'm not going to say it again. Listen to music. Get your body moving. Lift your vibration so that you are on the most highest frequency that you can be on, Virgo. Okay? When you can do that and you can elevate yourself energetically, that's when Spirit can really come in and do their work and give you that increased support that you need all the time, right? Who doesn't want it? That spiritual awareness they want to give you. Okay? A lot of you are just like, I don't know. There is somebody who, you know, maybe not in your physical presence, right? But you can sense their energy. And this is a very low vibrational person who's still trying to hold on to you, Virgo, or attach to your energies, because there is no light for this person anymore. Okay? You were their light. But the divine is saying, there is a divine intervention happening, and your prayers are, it doesn't matter what this person's saying, doing, trying to hang on to, whatever. The Spirit is saying, don't even worry about that, right? Because your sincere prayers are going to be answered, and you don't really have to worry about anything. It's unnecessary worry about anything, about this toxic individual, about toxic individuals, about your work, about your love life, about whatever. Okay? Something is changing, right? There's a purification, a detoxification from negative energies that were around you, or trying to hold on to you here, Virgo. Maybe you are letting go of some kind of an addiction as well. Everything is fine, okay? Just trust your vibes here. And again, they're saying for you to be gentle with yourself, because very soon you will be celebrating. You will be victorious. You will have that prosperity here that you've been praying for, that you need. Just keep continuously staying in your divine power here and have faith, okay? There's nothing for you to stress out or have anxiety about, okay? And in regards to your heart, if you're still experiencing some kind of heartache or pain or afraid to love again, your angels are here. They're saying, you know what, you got a lot of love to give. You didn't deserve what happened, but we're here. We're going to help you to try to heal and mend your heart faster here, okay? So that you can understand some things, right? And then maybe not look at this situation as, it was a negative experience for you, but they're going to help you see things from a different perspective to help you heal quicker. Karmic Karen, thank you so much. I love you too. Thank you so much for becoming a member again. Okay, so again, with the wellness, when all this happens, you're supposed to be focused on your spirituality, on your talents, on your gifts here. A new path is opened up for you, but if you keep thinking negative, then it's not good, okay? They are cleaning your energetic fields for you here because they want you to have this new start. They don't want you to focus on whatever happened there. They want you to have this new start. If you have to take a course or learn or do something different, then do it. I feel you're going to understand that you're on the right track. You just got to stay focused and be creative right now, okay? And let bygones be bygones here. Because it just simply wasn't for you. It was not your path. That person just came in for a season. Okay, so keep your heart open, release control here. Allow the messages to be delivered from spirit, either through your dreams or synchronicities here. And make a promise to yourself that from this moment on forward, you're going to make healthy choices for yourself, Virgo. And that could be in any aspect of your life, okay? And stand with integrity and absolutely, absolutely love and accept yourself for who you are and honor yourself. Those special connections like our community, the people that you have around you that are like-minded here, those connections are spiritually protected here, okay? Continue here to work, have that confidence, use the divine to give you that confidence, find the strength through knowing that you're protected and loved and guided and surrounded all the time here, and step through that door and have that new beginning. Stop replaying that story of what this person did and how they did and what they did and everything else. I know they keep coming up in your readings. They want to be present. And, but I got to do the reading, right? I can't just stop in the middle here. So anyways, your prayers are going to be answered here. And it's okay for you to feel the way you feel. Honor your feelings, okay? But you do have somebody new coming in your love life here. And I also feel that you sense that there's a change coming for you here. And it looks like it has to do with the things that you have been asking for. So just be at peace and harmony, it's saying here. Know that you are unique, you are loved by the divine, you are protected by your angels and your ancestors here. Use music to heal yourself, they're saying here, also to get out into nature. Know when to step back from certain people or situations that do not serve your highest good, okay? A lot of you have withdrawn, and now you've done everything right, you've done your healing, and now you can expect your spiritual abundance to come in, infinite abundance, which I see my Virgos being very thankful for. okay? And additional spiritual support for your protection, for you to know what's right, who's wrong for you, so on, etc. Okay? Michael's there. He's supporting you every step of the way. Okay? So just relax. Try not to think negative, right? Let go of all the negative situations and allow yourself to just sparkle and shine. Okay? And stand up for yourself. If you don't like something, speak out on it. Even in your relationships. And it's really about you knowing how special you are here. Okay? Nobody has control over what is meant for you, Virgo. You need to know that. So just take it easy here. And find time to rest as well, because I see you doing a lot of things, right? You're multitasking. Busy times are ahead here. And I feel sometimes you feel exhausted. Sometimes you feel, well, when is my breakthrough going to come? Just keep going. Stop your complaining here. And embrace your light, your creativity, the things, the beautiful things that you're doing here. And continue on this spiritual path. Keep those boundaries up when you need to. Continue to be in prayer. Listen to what is being whispered to you. And be your true self here. Spiritual community, religious community is very important. Taking care of yourself is very important. These are the things they want you to do now. Okay? So that you can live your best life for your highest good. Virgo. Things are about to change, I'm telling you. But you got to make those right decisions too. You can't keep doing the same old stuff over and over and over again and expect different results. I talked about this yesterday. You can't. You want change, you got to do things differently. And you know precisely the things that you need to change about yourself. Whether it's your way of thinking, the way you're doing things, right? That job you need to let go of, or you're being nudged to start something else or do something else. You know what I mean. It's different for all of you. Listen. Listen. Be still enough to listen. And they will tell you what you need to know, Virgo. Anyways, Virgo, these are the messages I have for you today. I love each and every one of you, and I'm wishing you all the best. I hope all your wishes and dreams come true. Where is Robert? Robert's in here. Hey, Robert. Okay. Or which Robert is it? We have a bunch of Roberts. We have Robert Taylor. We have... Which Robert? Where is he? Before I say bye. Where is him? Which Robert is it, Lucy Lou? Not Taylor. It's the other one. Hey, honey. All right, family. Sending you loving kisses, and I'll see you again tomorrow, okay? Have a terrific weekend up ahead, and we'll talk again really soon, okay? All right, family. You take good care of yourself. You know I love each and every one of you. Always have, always will, okay? All right, we'll talk soon. Bye now. Love you.